Today I fucked up by letting a jackal sleep in my bed. So, yesterday morning, I went camping with my sister and our cousin. It was to a remote little cabin that the cousin's godfather owns, which mostly goes unused. Now, it's pretty far off from civilization, as in, an ideal spot to shoot a horror movie. The nights there are pitch black, and you could quite literally die by just walking around after the sun sets. Well, in the middle of the night, I heard scratching at the door, and went to check it out. For the record, we have no dangerous animals there. No wolves, bears or lynxes in the area, though they do exist in the country. The most you'll see is a deer or a fox. Even the boars live much further north. So when I open the door, I see a cute little brown puppy there. It was really shy, but I managed to goad it into coming inside. I fed it, gave it some water, then took it to bed with me. Woke up to my cousin screaming in the morning, outside. My sister and I immediately rushed to see what it is. The puppy was already awake, sitting at the foot of my bed. When we got outside, we saw 7 jackals peeking at my cousin from the forest. As we were leaving the cabin, the puppy ran with us, and straight toward the jackals. Then they vanished, and my cousin and sister turned to me to ask WTF I thought I was doing. Apparently, jackals don't live only in Africa. You learn something new every day. Deadass did not think they existed in Europe, let alone all the way in Croatia. Too long didn't read, let a jackal pup into a cabin, and its pack was waiting for it outside, nearly giving my cousin a heart attack. For most movies, in the future, when you're being attacked by jackals, grown-up version of pup will intervene because it remembered your gesture. If you're ever surrounded by wild fauna, random tough guys, or Donald Trump, your jackal friend will for sure jump from the bushes to save you. Just looked up jackal puppies and I would absolutely let one sleep on my bed. At least you didn't take it home with you. I was talking to one lady who found a coyote pup. Coyotes are like a North American jackal, and thought it was a dog. She had it for several months and didn't realize it wasn't a dog until it started stalking her around the house. Just get him with the squirt bottle. He'll eventually stop. Because the wolves have been pushed back to the rarest of places, jackals have moved north into Europe to fill the space. Just like coyotes in America. They look and act similar, and fill a similar nook. About 20 years ago in London, a little girl was telling her mother a fox was coming in her cat door, trotting upstairs and sleeping with head. They lived in downtown London and she was told it must be a dream. They finally put in cameras. The fox would come in, eat the cat's food and trot upstairs to sleep on the child's bed for a few hours, then leave. Your story reminded me. At least you didn't get fleas. I did frown. Today I fucked up by not realizing that Zoom doesn't mirror your video on other people's screens. So today I found out that Zoom doesn't mirror your video in other people's view. I had my video settings set to mirror video and just assumed the mirrored view of myself would be what everyone else sees. Well, it's not. Here's where I messed up. I can get anxious during Zoom meetings, so I sometimes secretly hold a stuffed animal to help me feel better. On my screen, I always make sure to hide the stuffed animal behind the little box that says my name so that people can't tell that I'm holding a stuffed animal. Someone mentioned something about it to me at one of my Zoom meetings, so I just assumed that I had accidentally moved the stuffed animal into view. Since then, I have been extra careful with my positioning of the stuffed animal, making sure that it never moves from its hiding place behind my name box. I was bored during a long meeting today and decided to mess around with my video settings. I unchecked the box for the mirror video setting and realized that not only was my red panda builder bear visible, I had positioned myself so closely to the corner that I thought was hiding him that I had accidentally actually placed him in an awkwardly prominent place. I messaged my friend who was in the meeting like, WTF? Everyone can see that I'm holding a stuffed animal right now? And they said yeah, I just thought it was really cute. So, it turns out that I, a 21-year-old dude, have been holding a stuffed animal in full view of everyone else in multiple Zoom meetings for weeks. FML. Too long didn't read, didn't realize that Zoom flips your video on other people's screens, meaning that everybody has been able to see that I, 21M, hold stuffed animals during my Zoom meetings. I don't understand how mirror imaging your video could change the visibility of something. The name box on Zoom is always on the left corner of the screen, regardless of whether you have the mirror setting selected. Because I used the mirror setting, I thought I was hiding the stuffed animal in the left corner under the name, but it was showing up in everybody else's right corner, which is exposed. I think this is actually very wholesome. I have mine in view when in Zoom lectures because I get anxious too sometimes. If that helps you at all, smile. You gotta keep doing it now. It's a thing. That's really cute and I'm glad you have something like that to help you feel less anxious. This is wholesome. Your friend is cool. If it's really cringing you out, remind yourself that worst case scenario, it's a one-day wonder. Today I fucked up by watching porn as soon as my fiancé left the house for work. So this actually did happen today, and is super embarrassing for me. My fiancé had to get up for work today around 8:30 and I kept sleeping. I had woke up with a raging boner and extremely horny, but knew there was no chance in trying to pull some before she left. So I accepted that I would wait until she left and put some porn on the iPhone and get it taken care of. I play sleepy, kiss her and tell her I love her, and wait for the door to close. And boom, I'm instantly on a private browser searching for something. I find one within seconds and boom, I hit play. It takes me to my site and starts playing quietly. So I turn the volume up and it's still silently playing the stop jerking off alone ad, so I skip the ad and keep trying to get the volume up. It has a Bluetooth notch on it, so I check my Apple Watch and it's not playing there. Next I open my setting and sure enough my Bluetooth is playing in the car she's sitting in, waiting for it to warm up. She hasn't said anything and I don't think maybe the volume in the car was up or anything, but man, too long didn't read. I was horny and broadcast my porn to the car my fiancé is in. Edit, sleep wasn't the right thing to do. I will try to reply to everyone who commented. Thank you for the sympathy from all who sympathize. Also changed fiancé to fiancé where I could lol. Good chance she didn't hit the media/Bluetooth button, dude. You're probably safe. I'm hoping so, but in our journey once a saved device is within range it takes over. Same thing happened with me. Only issue was it was playing on my little sister's JBL speaker. Oh no. That seems much worse. I'm sorry for you. One time I was on my phone doing the exact same thing in my room, with my AirPods in, when I wonder why it's not playing sound. Almost immediately I hear my mom yell disconnect from the Bluetooth from the kitchen. Yup, I just broadcast porn noises to the entire family over the Bluetooth speaker in there. Bluetooth can be a cruel mistress. Lol, next time at least try with her. You never know. Also, fiancé is male. Fiancée is a woman. Oh wow, thank you, I never knew that.